Hello, LinkedIn family and friends. It's Dave Freedman here, and it's time for another edition of Monday Motivation, now rebranded as Get Fired Up. All right. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm an avid runner, and I've been running ever since I was a little boy, thanks to my wonderful father. And this weekend I was reflecting back upon my childhood running days, and I was thinking about this one route that I often used to take. And along this route there was this one house that typically when I'd go by, there was this big ferocious dog that was tied to a tree out in front. And every time as I would approach that house, the dog would get up, he'd start barking and growling ferociously at me and pulling on this rope as I'd run by, and I could feel my heart pounding in my chest and the fear welling up inside of me as I'd run by, and I would kind of pick up my pace as I'd go by that house. Well, wouldn't you know it, this one time I'm approaching this house on my run, and the dog gets up and sees me and does his usual growling and barking. But this time, as he's pulling on the rope breaks. And this dog starts racing towards me. Well, I have to say I was pretty darn scared and knew I was in a bit of a pickle. Now, keep in mind, way back in my day when I was a kid, that was way before Al Gore ever invented the internet like he claimed to, which meant I didn't have an iPhone that I could ask Siri for help on. So I did the only thing that I could do, and I held my grounds, and I kind of looked that dog, kind of straight on, trying not to show my fear. And this dog begins growling at me real ferociously, and I'm getting pretty scared. And he starts to, for the first time, open his mouth. And as he begins opening his mouth, I see that this dog doesn't have any teeth. And I kind of laughed to myself and, kind of went on my way, on my run. Dog kind of ran beside me for a little while and eventually stopped and turned around and went back to his house. And, I was reflecting back upon all that over this weekend, and it made me stop and wonder, how many times over the course of my life, did I not try something because I had this unfounded fear, that really there was no teeth or substance behind it, just like that dog. So I would say to you, the next time you're afraid to try something, know that the vast majority of times your fears are unfounded and have no real teeth or substance behind them like that dog, and you should attack them with a vengeance. So I hope all of you are fired up now. You have greatness within you, and you can make magic happen. Now get it done.